All right, guys, we should be live. Decided to just skip the intro today because I'm running late. My bad. My bad. What's going on, everyone? We have New Soul 9 with a $5 super chat right out of the gate saying, MBG, I do recommend The Outer Worlds 2 for comedic relief purposes. So I guess it's a funny game. It's a comedic game. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be playing The Outer Worlds 2, but it says don't start it yet. References that was not ceremonial. We stand with MBG. Drama. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Lunacy. Lunacy, bro. Lighting looks really good today. Yeah, it does. Got that glow. Got that natural sunlight. Doesn't get any better. Doesn't get any better, right? Well, Microsoft came out and oh, you guys see my farmer's tan? Yeah. I'm like super pale up here. Got a nice tan going. Forearms. No, Xbox seemingly got a W today. Xbox seemingly got a W today. They're rolling back their $80 games. They're rolling it back. Going back to $70. MRPD says just beat the boss in episode 8 in DS2, and the story's starting to really pick up. Question what's going on. Yeah, I think I'm 2 chapters away from beating it. And I could have probably beaten it today, but I was like, I don't know how long it's going to be. I just know that once I go play Death Stranding again, that's going to be it. I'm going to beat it. So I just got to find the right moment. Wes says extremely rare Xbox W. Yeah, no, I think this is actually really good news. And, you know, a lot of people are taking this as the pushback worked. I'm not entirely sure that that's all it is. We're going to discuss this. We're going to talk about how this may or may not influence Sony now going forward. Luna wants out. Sorry, cats are causing chaos. Watch PlayStation announce it's going $80 tomorrow. They would, yeah. They would one day. Cupcake Bliss says Microsoft is going back to $70 US. That's a joke. It's still going to cost me $90 Canadian. Damn. I'm sorry about your frustration, Cupcake Bliss. Garrett Green says MBG lesson of the day is don't bow down to the haters unless you're Microsoft. Damn, Garrett. And we have pickled garlic. Boss, don't start. Pickled garlic coming in, becoming a channel member. We need some W's in the chat for a good friend, Pickled Garlic. Thank you so much for that, buddy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Did that soundbite play? Boss, don't start. Don't start. No. Not today. Let me wag my finger at you. If we hit 20, you're not getting an advance on your treats. Oh, he gets all scared, like, don't hurt me, like, bro. MBG, you want to talk about what happened to the Ozzy tweet? Yeah, I've had enough. I've had enough. Okay, dude. I've had enough of you too, boss. Let's go. Does boss listen to me? No. Does it seem like he listens to me? I'm gonna have to turn my back to him. This is how I have to. Look at him. Look at him peeking around. He's getting mad, dude. He's getting mad because he knows I'm like trying to shun him. Please don't jump. Oh man, what if he tries to jump over the top? Garrett says, "Don't give the haters an inch. If supporters criticize you, that's one thing, but don't give the haters an inch." I mean, honestly, Garrett, yeah, I think this was. I needed this. I did because absolutely fuck the haters, bro. Absolutely. Like it's insane. It's truly insane. I was bewildered. Part of the reason why the stream's late is because I was genuinely bewildered. I'm like, what is going on? But you know, I came to my senses pretty quickly and realized, you know what? Fuck you. You know, just fuck you. Who are you? I don't know you. Fuck off. You know, not you guys. Not you guys in the chat. That wasn't towards you. Somebody just joined. You're like, okay. um, I'm totally thrown off today, man. Mainly because of my back. I did squat. I did a leg day yesterday. Did squats, and man, my back is killing me now. I think I tweaked a disc a little bit. It's a good one, lady gamer. It's funny because we had this conversation on stream yesterday. We had this conversation about how, like, man, you know, you got to be careful when you give people the benefit of the doubt. Sometimes it can come back around and bite you in the ass. Depends on who you're giving the benefit of the doubt. And I made that mistake yesterday. And yeah, within 24 hours of talking about that, I did the exact thing. For those who don't know, I don't think it's like, to me it's not a big deal, but it's just like, wow, man. I never it never ceases to surprise me like how garbage people can be. And I don't know, I guess it's maybe people are just more irritated these days. I'm not sure. But um for those who were in the stream yesterday, you may remember that we basically in the middle of the stream we got the news that Ozzy Osbourne passed away, 76 years old, and we had about a 30 to 40-minute session. You know, it basically became a topic of the stream yesterday, talking about Ozzy, talking about his music, Black Sabbath, you know, how he, like, his cause of death potentially, and, you know, just thoroughly covering that topic. And we even ended the stream when I did some reps yesterday. We ended the stream listening to No More Tears by Ozzy. Great song. I had to erase it, obviously, because it got copyrighted. But if you were there live, you got to partake in that. But one of the things we did live while I was streaming was I was like, I'm going to put out this tweet, you know, saying "Rest in peace, Ozzy is a legend," and I put up his the advertisement he did for PSVR 2, which was such a great ad. Like it's literally one of the best ads ever made, where it's Ozzy going crazy playing VR 2, playing Horizon, and it's the funniest shit ever. And you know, I have a PlayStation centric channel and a PlayStation centric Twitter, so I'm like, this is perfect. You know, good way to kind of pay homage to him. And I saw later in the evening, you know, I was like chilling. I went back and I checked, and people were like, I saw a couple of replies, and I had a knee jerk reaction, but I saw a couple of replies of people being like, delete this, man. What are you doing? Or like, why are you console warring? And I'm like, what the I'm like, so I immediately give people the benefit of the doubt. It's becoming a weakness of mine, honestly. Where like I just assumed like, you know what, man, I think people might be misinterpreting or misunderstanding. They might be misunderstanding, like they think I'm trying to turn this into some kind of like, hey, Ozzy Osbourne died, so buy a PSVR 2. Like that's not, that's absolutely not. I think anybody with any sense realizes that's not at all what's being done. Maybe you could consider it cringe. I could understand that, but I was like, you know what? I think people are maybe misunderstanding, and I don't want there to be a misunderstanding, so I just deleted it. But then, I should have done that because I should have realized that, like, dude, it's Twitter, you know. So I'm like, okay, well, whatever. The next morning, I go to check, and I just see all these different posts about people talking about this, like going crazy about it. And I'm like, what the fuck? And suddenly I'm under attack. I'm like getting attacked. And I'm not trying to play the victim because this isn't about me. That's the whole point. That fucking post wasn't about me, wasn't supposed to be about me, wasn't even supposed to be about PlayStation necessarily. Right. But I'm seeing people like I'm getting attacked like more than I think ever seen where I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I honestly, I just got fucking pissed. I got pissed because I'm like, this is some bullshit, dude. Like I'll be this is where the line is crossed where it's like I'll be fucking damned if I'm gonna have these imbeciles, these absolute fucking dumbasses come out here and try to gaslight me into thinking that I did something wrong or that I should be ashamed of something. When it's like, you know what? You're the wrong one here. You're the one in the wrong because you're taking something that's totally innocent. That's basically my way of just saying, rest in peace, Ozzy. He was awesome, you know? You're taking that and and they're the ones trying to turn it into, why are you being a fanboy? Why are you console warring? Because you know what the reality is with these dumb fucks? The reality is, hey, were you at my stream today? No? Surprise, surprise, you weren't. Because guess what? If you were, you'd realize there was like a 40-minute segment where we were talking in depth about Ozzy Osbourne, his influence on music, the significance of just his partaking in Black Sabbath and the fact that that was they're the fathers of metal. Without Black Sabbath, there is no metal. 90% of the music I listen to wouldn't matter or wouldn't exist, right? No, they weren't there for that. They weren't there for it. But they just see this little post that I put out, which again, the advertisement, I reposted it because it's like, fuck you guys. Fuck the haters and fuck you guys. This ad is awesome. The whole point of that advertisement is to show Ozzy Osbourne's personality and how he can take anything and make it insane. And they were playing his damn music in the ad as well. So you know what? It just goes to show that there's these groups of people out there where they are so fucking desperate to try to bring me or others down, right? They're so desperate to drag people down that it's like they're going to take something like that and use it as ammunition. Like, fuck you. You're the problem, not me. If you see that post and you have a problem, you might want to look in the mirror. Because you know what? The reality for me is I grew up listening to Ozzy Osbourne. Literally. My entire life. Hearing him on the radio. My dad got me in the rock, got me in the metal. Was always playing. It's like one of the best songs in GTA Vice City. What is it? Bark at the Moon, I think? It's like, come on. Black Sabbath, are you kidding me? And I'm going to have these people come out here and try to press me? I don't think so. These people can get fucked. But anyway, rest in peace to Ozzy, man. What did I think was going to happen when I posted that? People are always going to troll. I mean, I would the worst I honestly expected, because I wasn't really even thinking about that. The worst I would have expected is like, damn, bro, this is cringe. It's like, okay, yeah, sure. I get it. But, I figured, whatever, man. Maybe it is a little bit cringe. I don't care. Like, listen, you can call me a Sony pony. You can call me a fanboy. You can call me a shill, whatever. I'm used to all that. But when you try to take something that is not any of those things and then throw it in my face to try to shame me and claim that that's what it is, it's like, no, this is where shit is being taken way too far. And honestly, I think these people should be ashamed of themselves. They should be. Like they really should be, because it's like, dude, I'm just trying to find a decent way to, because you know what else I was thinking? I was like, how many of my followers? I have 76,000 followers or 75,000 or something like that on Twitter. I'm like, how many people who follow me don't even know who Ozzy is, or we're not familiar with him, right? I'm sure most people have some idea of who Ozzy Osbourne is. He's pretty damn famous. But I'm like, you know what? Hey, this is a good way to kind of like, here's something that's, I guess you could say, within the theme of what I cover. But it's Ozzy at the center of it. Like, he's done multiple video game things. He's done multiple video game ads. He's been in video games. It's just sad, man. Like, people are just, it's getting, like, after I saw that, I realized, like, it is getting worse. It is getting worse by the day. And I'm just beginning to realize that, yeah, man, it's like what Garrett said. You can't give these people a fucking inch. You can't give them the benefit of the doubt, because this is what they do. This is what they do. Like, this isn't about me. This isn't about fucking console wars, dude. This is about just a cool advertisement that Ozzy did. One of the last ones he did before his passing. That was funny as shit and perfectly encapsulate his personality. Like, I wonder how I could use this to maybe cancel MBG. Like, you know, I mean, honestly, like, get help. Like, these people need help, man. And they're not getting it. Wes, a member for 60 months, says, when all else looks bleak in the world, just remember, Mark Cerny loves us. Well, thank you for that, Wes. I'm glad you made good use of your milestone chat. Thinking you were once their brother in arms. It's a crazy way to phrase that. The most metal thing about this is he got to do one more concert before he left. Yeah, dude. So one of the cooler things yesterday when I was like, you know, scrolling through Twitter and seeing all the different reactions from other musicians is people were posting like the final concert. And man, it was tough. It was tough to watch because not that it was bad, it was great, but just knowing that, like, man, literally 2 weeks later, like, that was it. But he was singing that song, Mom, I'm Coming Home, and it's like, oh, okay. All right, I'm not ready for this right now. Um, you know, it's yeah, man, it's a sad day in metal, sad day in general. But yeah, dude, you know, it's crazy because like when I was listening to some of those clips of the final show, I'm like, dude, they still sound good. Like you could tell they're old. I mean, they're old, man. You know, Black Sabbath is old. It's like shocking that they could even still do one more show. But I'm like, they still got it. I'll be damned, they still got it. But yeah, I think he couldn't stand, which is a shame. But he did it. And somebody told me yesterday that final concert they did, Black Sabbath, I think all the money they raised, they gave to charity, which is awesome. I mean, what a way to go out, honestly. One final show, man. The timing is nuts. All right, come on, boss. I don't even have the treats in here, man. Well, sorry for that tangent and that rant. Although I don't think anybody really cares. People probably want the rant. But okay, you're boss. You're clawing me, and you need to chill. It's not time. Just lay down. Just lay down. You're good. just lay down. Lay down. It's fine. He's like, I don't want to lay down. This boy. But yeah, I'm sorry for the tangent there and the rant, but I'll be honest, man, I kind of couldn't believe it. I won't lie. Like there was a part of me, I know I shouldn't be surprised, but I was like I said, I was genuinely bewildered that I'm like, there's no way. Like, I know people don't like me, and I don't give a shit that they don't like me, but it's like I'm well aware that there are people that don't like me and there are people that have a problem with me. You can't actually think that this is okay, right? Like trying to, I don't know, trying to frame it this way, it's sad. It's very, very sad. And it just goes to show how bad it's gotten over there. And how bad it just continues to erode. Sad times. What is he? Wait, what do you, I guess he found like a treat crumb or something. Is he this desperate? He's eating treat crumbs. You think they're farming for videos? I mean, it's a whole it's a whole machine. I bet. Gary saying the good thing is a lot of people defended you, and that was nice to see. Yeah, that was genuinely nice to see, because I think this is where it's like, I hope the people who were trying to use this as a weapon against me and to like cancel me or whatever, or try to like make me seem like like there's something totally wrong with me. A lot of other people, in fact, even more people came out and were like, "What are you talking about?" And that really made me feel good, because it's like, thank God, like there's still people with common sense. There's still like normal people who are not so entrenched in whatever groups they're involved in, you know? Okay. He's literally laying on me. Dude. He's like leaning into me. He's like, "You will not move. You will not move." Devil Shooter says, "MBG, I really hope YouTube/Twitter cracks down on this BS." I don't know if they will. It's hard to say. Some of it does really get out of hand. I mean, look, I just the final thing I'll say before we talk about the main topic of discussion today, the final thing I'll say is that, like, people, it's fine if they want to assume the worst in others all the time, especially if it's like certain personas or certain creators or whatever, or profiles, like you just don't like them. So you're always going to assume the worst. I really think that we're seeing the bad actors, the ones where it's like it's not even that you're assuming the worst in like a few people, like you're kind of the shitty person here. Like you pretty much are the shitty person. And you go very out of your way to try to make sure that nobody catches on to that. And I think that, as more and more people are discovering that they can get attention doing this, that they can make money doing this, they start to feel a little bit more empowered. They get a little bit more empowered here, a little bit more empowered there. And before you know it, they end up, the mask slips. And I think this is a case where it's like the amount of people that I encountered, it's like you are projecting right now onto me. I'm over here saying, "Rest in peace, Ozzy. Here's a cool PSVR 2 ad he did. It's funny. It's a cool ass ad. Check it out." And people are literally telling me how, like, you're a scumbag, you're a piece of shit, like, how low can you go? Like, dude, you are projecting right now. Okay, because I'm pretty sure like 99% of people coming across this are like, "Oh, that's such a shame that Ozzy passed away, but cool little video there. That cool little ad he did." Everybody was sharing different shit from Ozzy yesterday. And they're like, "No, no, no." Like, I'll tell you, there's one, and I want to say this too. There was one thing that did really get to me, and it really fucking made my blood boil. We're like, "Dude, if we were in a room together, I would fucking slap you." And it was this person who put out a picture of my tweet and basically was like, essentially what they were saying is like, "Yeah, how this guy is low. How could he do this? Somebody just passed away and he's making it about PlayStation or whatever." And then that's not what got to me. What got to me is somebody replied and said something shitty about me. I think he said, like, the person said, "Dude, he's just trying to, like, celebrate Ozzy." And and the and this person replied saying, "We know it has nothing to do with that." That pissed me off. Like, I would slap that person if we were in the same room together. I'd go at it with them. Because it's like, don't you fucking tell me. Don't you fucking dare sit here and because you want to see the world through the specific through the fucking pinhole lens, okay? That these fuckers you follow, that's what they present, this pinhole lens. Don't you start fucking coming out here and talking shit like that, talking about shit you know nothing about. I do start to take it personal because it's like, yeah, man, I don't run a really personal Twitter account. I don't run a really personal Twitter account where I'm like, I try to save that shit for my channel, I try to save that shit for my channel, for the members lounge, but it's like, fuck you, dude. I'm sorry. It makes my blood boil where it's like, who the hell do you think you are to sit there and say shit like that with such confidence? You don't know a fucking thing about me. The only thing you know about me is the bullshit that's fed to you by fucking dumb fucks that are constantly clipping shit. I'll tell you, man. I'll tell you. It's at the end of the day, gotta just take a deep breath and realize. I love how I'm saying this while holding my cat, bro. Like, come on, boss. Make me look all soft and shit. Bro's really like how does boss just tolerate that energy? Like, I'm over here raging. Like, you could feel the tension building inside of me, and he's just like, treats, like, Dr. Evil ass dude. Oh, Luna's there too. I don't know. My cats, I guess, are used to it. Holding your cat means you're serious, MBG. Dead serious. I don't look. I don't mean to get so serious about it. I don't mean to come off so angry. I try not to bring that energy too often to the channel, but it is disheartening. It is. I have to try not to take this stuff personal. Obviously, I shouldn't take it personal, but this is part of the reason why it's like, yeah, why even say anything on Twitter, dude? It's like my point's proven. Another reason to delete X. It is another reason. You're absolutely right. This might be the reason. We need the rant emoji back. Yeah, we probably do. All right. Well, now that that's out of the way, look at this. Hold on. Can you guys see this? Look at what this cat. You see that hive? Look at that. That's from Boss. Got a massive hive on my wrist, and it itches like crazy. That's from Boss. I'm like partially allergic to this dude. Mr. Bills said deleted it a few years ago. It was a good decision. Dillo says he hasn't used it since 2020. I'm gonna go to Blue Sky. Old MBG soon. All right, well, let's talk about the topic at hand. Sorry for that long-winded, ranty intro about not the topic. Shadowlink, I see you, bro. Okay. All right, boss. All right. Oh my god, dude, you're giving me. Look at that. What the, bro? You are giving me straight up hives. What is going on? Actually, like, should I be concerned? Microsoft announces they're going back to $70 games. What do we think of this? I mean, this is good. This is a win, right? But we have to ask ourselves why. Why did Microsoft just decide to backtrack on this? Because they just announced this like, what, a month and a half ago? 2 months ago? Push Square says Xbox has announced its upcoming game, The Outer Worlds 2, will not retail for $80 US after all. Obsidian Entertainment's sci-fi RPG sequel is scheduled to launch in late October, and it was set to be the first game from Microsoft sporting the new upper price tag of $80. This was met with a fair amount of backlash from fans, as you might expect, and the result is the game's RRP will be set to $70 US instead. And so they posted this over on, I think, all of their social accounts. They say, so I'm reading this from the official Outer Worlds account. They say, dear galactic citizens, we have received your SOS via Skip drone about the pricing. As an organization devoted to making sure that corporations do not go unfettered, we at Earth uh, Directorate have worked with Redacted to, oh my God, this is okay, to revise the price of the Outer Worlds 2. While this will not bring peace to the galaxy or even your local colony, we assure you all that we are here to. No, 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 no. You got to get down. Uh, yeah. So I don't know. I guess they're trying to frame it around the game with the way they announced it, which is it's kind of cringe because it's like, are you talking about Microsoft? I don't know. They must be. But Microsoft did post this on their accounts as well. And here's the question I have though. Yeah, that's what's funny, Lux, is as this is happening, we're getting reports that Battlefield 6 is going to be 80 US dollars. Or, well, no, it's going to be 80 euros. So people are assuming that means it's going to be $80, but we don't have official confirmation on that. Devil Shooter says he confirms it's $70 on the PSN for Outer Worlds 2. Boss is the main character. I can't tell him what to do. He's got to calm down, man. I'm telling you, he's going crazy. Here's the question I have, and I can't seem to get an answer to it. Maybe you guys can help me out on this one. Is Well, let me double check something. Let me double check. Maybe I can't get the answer. So the thing that I'm struggling to understand here is if this is just like an Outer Worlds 2 thing, or if Microsoft has like pretty much made it clear that they're not doing $80 games, period. Yeah, because the first thing that came to my mind when I saw this, when it was because I just saw it was the Outer Worlds 2, I'm like, oh man, the pre-orders must have been bad. Like bad, bad. Um, that's not surprising. No offense to the Outer Worlds 2, but it's like, yeah, this is not the game that you pull the ripcord on where you're like $80, you know? So I maybe I have to correct my title. I put my title, Microsoft announces they're going back to $70 games, but then again, I don't know that it's been explicitly confirmed that, like, I don't know if this means that Call of Duty is going to be 70. Unless I'm missing something. I could be missing something. I just want to double check. Let me see. Because you know what? I think Microsoft's playing with fire right now. If this is just something they're planning on doing for just the Outer Worlds, I think they're playing with fire because it's like you're going to, like, people are going to celebrate this right now and you're going to make people feel like Microsoft got a W, like they listened. And then you're going to find out Call of Duty is going to be 80 and they're like, no, they just realized that no one's going to buy that one game for $80. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know that this is much of a victory lap as much as we want to believe it is. Not because I don't want it to be, because I think this is good. Like, I hope Microsoft is like, dude, we're doing $70 games and we're not going to 80. We're not going to 80 at all. I hope they do that because I think that will at least make Sony consider at some point. Because I'm telling you, Sony eventually is going to want to do $80 games. But if Microsoft never does, maybe Sony won't. You know? But yeah, Nintendo made it clear that they're kind of picking and choosing. Um, okay, Microsoft also, here we go. I'm sorry. Microsoft also provided a statement about the matter to IGN confirming that all of its full-priced holiday releases will be the same. Okay, all right. Good. Good, good, good. So they say we're focused on bringing players incredible worlds to explore and we'll keep our full-priced holiday releases including the Outer Worlds 2 at $70 in line with current market conditions. All right, so I guess what that basically means is at least for the rest of this year, and that does count Call of Duty. So yeah, that's a big W. And I guess we can at least rest assured that for the remainder of the year, they're not going to 80. I guess the next question is if they're gonna carry that into 2026. Are you serious? These cats in these treats. Stop it. Stop. Luna's trying to knock down the unopened treats over there. They're not even opened. Like, come on. Yeah, so Mario Kart World, I think, might be. So, well, I have a question for you guys. How cooked is Battlefield if it's $80? Because this pretty much does confirm that Call of Duty is not going to 80. And I'll be honest, man, I was like, I would have thought that Call of Duty would be the first game that they go to $80 with, because of course they can. But now they're coming out the same day where there are rumors circulating or like leaks that Battlefield's going to be 80 euros, which seems to lean towards it might be 80 US dollars. Yeah, that's going to be bad, man. Pretty cooked. I saw that EA wants 100 million players in order to consider Battlefield 6 a success, and I just have to ask myself, like, what drugs are you guys on? Like, Battlefield's big. Don't get me wrong; it's a big franchise. It's well known. It's has a storied history. But what drugs are you on? Because that's crazy. Like, that's wild. I mean, I think what bothers me about that is like, why do you think you're in, where does that expectation come from? Like, are you not aware that Battlefield basically died with the last release? And this is a resurrection, and you guys are attempting a comeback. So to create an expectation that high is like, why? Like, I feel like they're setting it up for failure. That's what it feels like. Vince Zampella's working on Battlefield 6, reskinned Call of Duty. Josh, Josh, I tried telling you, man. I tried telling you it's good. Do you believe me now? I told you, man. The bigger question is how many more layoffs is Microsoft going to have because of this announcement? Hopefully, none. I mean, I feel like they just cleaned house, essentially. Oh, check this out. New data for the Switch. Nintendo Switch 2 launches as the fastest selling console ever in the US, selling 1.6 million units within its launch month. The previous record was held by Sony's PlayStation 4 at 1.1 million back in November of 2013. Damn, dude. Well, there you go. Now it's official. Fastest selling console in the US ever. Can Sony beat it with the PS6? That's the next question. Yeah, I don't think Battlefield 6 is going to be a reskinned Call of Duty. I don't think so. I've seen leaked gameplay of it, and I'm like, it looks like Battlefield through and through. I just think it is interesting that, one of the people, Vince Zampella, who's responsible for making Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4 and Modern Warfare 2 and really elevating Call of Duty to the next level, I will be interested to see what they can do. I'm definitely interested in Battlefield 6. For sure. I'm interested. Irfan, you think Sony will be able to beat that? They won't have shortage problems in 2028 or 2029? Well, now that you said that, there's going to be some kind of other disaster. I don't know if Battlefield 6 is going to have a campaign. Last I heard is it's in a lot of trouble. Like, it's just way behind schedule. It's probably not going to, like, listen, man, if EA is dumb enough to come out and be like, it's a multiplayer only title, $80, it's over. It's over before it even gets a chance to get off the ground. They can't be that dumb. If they come out with a really compelling package for $80, maybe. But even then, I think that's pushing it. I will say, though, the thing about Battlefield 6 that looks like it's really going to do work for EA is that it goes back to what I think most Battlefield fans have been asking for a long time, which is yeah, that exactly, Wes. You're saying if it's anything like Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4, then we'll be all over it. Exactly. It looks like they received the message like we basically want 3 and 4 again. And just with even better graphics and more destruction. And that seems to be exactly what they're delivering. So it's possible that they could get away with an $80 price tag, but they got it. If they don't have a single player, they're not going to be able to charge $80. I don't think they will. The better question is, would I buy that game for $80 without a campaign? That's I don't know, man. I do have that Battlefield history. I would at least have to play the beta first. Yeah, the beta is going to be crucial. Absolutely. All right. You know what Battlefield game was underrated? Straight up. Battlefield Hardline. That game was underrated. Like people shit on that game and I'm like, dude, this is pretty good. Like don't get me wrong, it's different. It's not the usual Battlefield. But people were treating it like it was the worst thing ever made and I'm like, nah. It's pretty good. The Cops and Robbers Battlefield. Yeah, dude, it was fun. It had its issues, but I enjoyed my time with it. And that had a campaign as well. Battlefield 1 was fantastic, though. Man, I gotta say, DICE really cooked with Battlefield 1. They were, I mean, I remember hearing, like, prior to the announcement of Battlefield 1 that it's like, oh, it's gonna be World War 1. And I'm like, what? That sounds trash. And then they showed it, and I'm like, yo. Like, I don't know. DICE somehow made a World War 1 Battlefield game awesome. And that was a really good one. I have good memories with that game. Chris, you put hundreds of hours in Hardline, almost 1,000. That's impressive. That's impressive, dude. Irfan says Forza Horizon is doing gangbusters on PS5. Yeah, it is. Indeed, it is. And honestly, I'm happy for the studio. I've went on record numerous times saying that I wholeheartedly believe that Playground Games is the best studio that Microsoft has, like by far and away. It's their best studio. They don't miss with Forza Horizon, and each iteration gets better than the last. And I'm not surprised that it's doing so well on PS5, and it's good for the studio. I mean, honestly, like this makes me hopeful. Like, call it port begging if you want, but I would love to see Forza Horizon 6 drop day one on PS5. I will be there. I will be there day one. Absolutely. And if those sales numbers are anything to go by, I think Microsoft absolutely like, come on, bro. You can't not drop Forza Horizon 6 day one on PS5 now. It's going to do huge numbers. If Forza Horizon 5 can sell 3 million units and it's a 5-year-old game or 4 or 5-year-old game, a new Forza Horizon would crush on PlayStation. It'd probably be one of the best selling games of the year. I bet you. It already is. Michael Lynch with the $2 chat saying, can you read my last comment? Let me see, Michael. Saying, do you really think the majority of people play Battlefield for the single player? Multiplayer Battlefield is much more important. No, I agree with you, Michael. The multiplayer is the meat and potatoes of Battlefield. I just think from a PR perspective, if they can't say there's a single player and it's because remember, Battlefield 2042, I think is that the last one that came out, I think. People were very upset that like they were like it's $70 and there's no campaign. And if they come out again and they're like it's $80 and there's still no campaign. Ooh, that's going to be like I think yeah, the multiplayer is by far and away the most important. That's I'm noticing Luna is in the cat tower. And she seems to be falling asleep. This is a first. This is very fascinating. How long has she been in this tower? Nobody's told me. I would be okay with the multiplayer only Battlefield. I don't know that it would be good if they did no campaign, and they're like, it's $80. Yeah, they did that with, you're saying Call of Duty did that with Black Ops 4. That's true. And they got a lot of shit for it as well. Yeah, I think it's just tough because traditionally these games are expected to have single player campaigns. Because there are people who do buy these games not for the multiplayer. I think the majority do buy them for the multiplayer, but there are people who still buy Call of Duty for the single player, certainly, and even the Battlefield games. You didn't even notice she was there. She blends in. She looks so crazy, dude. Her eyes look insane. You know what? I'm not going to mess with her. I don't want to ruin a good thing. She's staring into your souls. The balls on EA to charge $80 after the dumpster fire that was the last Battlefield. How many trophies do I have? I don't know my total amount of trophies. I have to check on that. Yeah, I mean, I am looking forward to the Battlefield reveal, though. I have to admit. I mean, I still am mainly a Call of Duty player. Like, Call of Duty is where I go to get my first-person shooter fix. These days, I've just been doing some rounds at night. You know, maybe like 3 or 4 search and destroy rounds. I don't know if anybody here has ever played Call of Duty Search and Destroy. Um, I did a round last night actually with and actually Mrs. MBG's been trying to do some search and destroy as well. She's been rolling up. She's been rolling up into Call of Duty Search and Destroy. And yesterday I played a round of Search and Destroy, and crossplay was turned on with PC players. Listen, man, I'm not trying to be that guy, but like I'm pretty sure we played a group of cheaters or hackers or whatever. I don't know. I'm not trying to like say, oh, it's PC players, so they must be hacking. I've played against other PC players before on Search and Destroy, but there was this round I had, and man, I wish I would have recorded it and show you guys the footage where basically my entire team was wiped, and it was me against like 4 of them. And for those who don't know, Search and Destroy is you get 1 life, you know. 6v6, everybody has 1 life, and you got to try to win like 6 rounds or something. So it's me against 4, and I know these guys are sweats, dude. These guys are they're playing like their lives depend on it. So I'm like, okay, time to camp. So I'm like sitting in this room, and there's like a vent and everything. Like, I'm just going to wait for them to come to me. And I did, and I took out 3 of them, and I'm like on fire, bro. I'm like on fire. I got the momentum. I'm like, Josh, I'll read your direction just a moment. Thanks, man. And I'm just like, I got this, bro. Like, I'm about to just annihilate this whole team of PC players. And then the weirdest thing happened. I was standing in the room near the bomb site. This person, I'm facing the doorway. Okay, so if I'm facing the doorway, okay, this way, this person runs in this way. So like their side is to me, is to my cone of vision. They as I was going to shoot them, I had a shotgun, so it would have been a 1-shot kill. They just instantly, it was crazy. Like, they just instantly turned and sniped me right in the head. And I was like, I need to watch this kill cam because it looked impossible. I'm like, that couldn't have been. And this was like a clan. These were like legit players, dude. So they were like dead serious. And I was watching this clip, and the enemy was actually standing behind the doorway, and they were just standing there for a second, and they were doing this weird movement. They looked like they were almost like bobbing up and down. And I'm like, what is going on? And then they just move forward, and they instantly turn and laser me. Like they knew I was there, dude, and I don't know how. Yeah, and that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, dude, look, man, I'm not trying to be that person, but that looked like some aimbot shit. That looked like some aimbot shit. That was weird. I'm like, I know that person was sweating because it's like, that's right, man. I just took out your whole team. It made me feel really annoyed because I'm like, I don't know. Damn PC players. Maybe they were that good. Maybe they were. They could have been that good. They could have just, I don't know. Maybe I'm exaggerating. I don't think so, dude. I don't think so. Because even, I remember like, I was playing with Mrs. MBG and my friend and they were like, holy shit. Like, what the hell just happened? I'm like, I don't even know. They trolled me. Anyway, that's my little story from Search and Destroy last night. I've missed Search and Destroy. I have to admit, like I've been getting, I've been playing Call of Duty randomly throughout the year. At time, well, I've been playing quite a bit of zombies, but the multiplayer side of Call of Duty, I feel like I've fallen out of a while ago, and it's so I don't know, it's just gotten very boring to me. But going back to Search and Destroy, I was like, I used to play Search and Destroy back in the day. Let's see what it's like, and I'm enjoying it again, man. I'm like, man, I miss the competitive nature. It's very toxic at times, but I miss the competitive nature of 6v6, one life. I don't know. But we have Josh, aka Moonshot, here with a couple of direct donos. Thank you, buddy. He says it would be more damaging releasing the PlayStation 6 too early than too late. More people will hold off if it's early, and more will be ready for an upgrade if it's later. He continues by saying, you won't see many people saying, well, the PS6 is coming out a bit later than I would have wanted, so I'll just wait for the PlayStation 7. Just facts here, guys. No, I think you're 100% correct. I think you're 100% correct, Moonshot. And yeah, we talked all about this yesterday, and it was interesting seeing the reactions from people. I absolutely think that Sony is taking much more of a risk releasing it sooner rather than later, because what you're saying is very much a thing that I believe could happen, where you may have way more people being like, oh, I'll just wait. I'll just wait. There's no rush. And that could hurt the sales of the PlayStation 6 up front quite dramatically. And especially if it's expensive, like we talked about, if it's expensive, people are going to have even more incentive to wait in the hopes that it will get cheaper. But yeah, the second part of what you're saying here, Josh, not many people are going to say, well, the PS6 is coming out later than I expected, so I'll just wait for a PS7. Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. I don't know who would say that, because everybody has this kind of, I think, base understanding that if you buy a console, well, not if you buy it, but when a new console is announced, it's going to have at least 5 years, right? 5, 6 years, sometimes longer, 7, 8, 9 years, depending. And so, yeah, no one's going to really have that mentality that, oh, well, the PS6 is coming out in 2029. That's later than I thought. I thought I'd have it for 2 years by now. So I'll just wait for the PS7 now. Like, yeah, nobody's going to do that. I think you're spot on with that, Josh. And between the video I put out yesterday and my stream, it seemed, yeah, I hope Sony is going to go later with the PS6, because almost everybody, like there were some people who liked the idea of the PS6 coming out in 2027, but the overwhelming majority that I saw, they were like, yeah, that sounds better. 2028, 2029 sounds much better. So I hope that's what Sony's going for. 0 Point, I like the Black Ops franchise better. I mean, obviously I have a history. It's funny that I like the Black Ops franchise better, because the game that really I fell in love with when it comes to Call of Duty is Modern Warfare. I think like most people, but I thought World at War was totally underrated. I thought World at War was great. Black Ops 1 was incredible. I was enthralled with Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 2 was great as well. The futuristic Black Ops games really started to lose me. I'm not going to lie. That's what made me so interested in Black Ops 6. I'm like, oh, they're going back, kind of like 90s. I'm like, oh, cool. It's interesting. But yeah, well, I mean, It's also interesting that this year's Call of Duty is going to be Black Ops 7. See how that turns out. Lux, you're going to wait for the PS6 Pro. That's fair. I mean, yeah, it's probably safe to assume Sony will do that. You heard a rumor that next Call of Duty 27 will be ninjas and samurais. I think I saw that. Like, there's going to be like martial arts or something. I'm like, yo, I don't care how ridiculous that's going to be. I'm all for that shit. Give me a Call of Duty where I'm like roundhousing somebody's ass. You know, I'm like axe kicking them. Hell yeah. They're going to have Bruce Lee as an operator. You watch. You get Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, Jet Li. Have I made more progress in Death Stranding 2? I have. Yeah, I was playing more yesterday. I have like 2 more chapters to go. And the only reason I haven't played them yet is because I don't know if it's going to be like an hour long or 3 hours long. And I just want to make sure that I can have enough time to sit there and finish it and soak it all in. And then I'm probably going to try to platinum it afterwards. CQC. Toolman, what's going on? You're waiting for the spoiler cast, Irfan? Yeah, that's another reason why I'm not rushing it, but yeah, I am looking forward to completing it so we can have that spoiler cast stream. I know a lot of people have beaten it and they want to talk about it. Although I do wonder if I should wait a little bit after I beat it, because I don't know. I still am encountering quite a few people who haven't beaten it yet, and I would like for them to partake in the spoiler cast. Unknown says, "Don't wait, don't do it." 0 Point says he's seen everything on YouTube. Damn. They can watch the VOD. True. You need to think about it a little bit. It'll go into your mind. Interesting. Yeah. Well, what I just experienced, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, what I just experienced is a little bit underwhelming. Only because, well, I'm like, okay, I got like, I think I have 3 more chapters left. I'm like, this can't be it. Steven, what's up, family? Family, bro. I don't want to say it was underwhelming. I can't. It feels unfair to like say that right now because I still have 3 more chapters. But what I just experienced, I'm like, something like this is either going to be a that's it moment, or it's going to be like, oh, okay, okay, I see. It's one of those 2 things. Oh God, boss. Oh, bro. I think I'm on chapter 13 now, Irfan. There's 15 chapters, right? Or no, see, that's why I'm confused. Is there 15 or 16 chapters? If there's 16, then I have 3 more. If there's 15, I only have 2. Oh my God, boss. He got me. Timu Snake. What the hell's my chair stuck on, man? Get out. Irfan says, oh, there's stuff left. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting that feeling. Irfan, that I'm like, things seem to be, I don't know. Dude, back up. You can't. Don't do it. I see you thinking about it. Don't jump up on the chair. Boss is thinking about CQ seeing me. Yeah, I'm excited to finish it, Irfan. Dude, I saw. I'm not gonna lie. There was a moment, and Irfan, remember I'm saying these things so that way you can remind me to talk about it if I happen to forget when I do my spoiler cast. But I just experienced a moment. I think it's in chapter 12 that made me burst out laughing. I don't. Yo. Yo! No way! Are you fucking kidding me? Boss! Oh, I hope he didn't break it. Look at this. He took a fucking... I don't know if it'll show on the camera. If it'll focus or not. It's not focusing. There's a little piece here that he just bit off. Yeah, I heard the snap too. Bad boss. He's like, don't yell at me. I just thought it was treats. No. No. Dude, I swear, man. Come on. Come on. What are you doing? He's like, did I do that? It's not even just the fact that he may have almost broken it, but also the fact that it's like, why are you trying to eat that? Like, dude, those are not treats. It's a headset that's plastic. There ain't look at him. There ain't nothing going on there. There ain't nothing going on up top, bro. Oh man. Cats know how to get your attention. Yeah, they do. Oh, dude, his tail is sticking straight up. What the hell? What is that? Bro, why is your tail like that? What's going on? What is going on with you today, boss? His tail was in between the panels. That's some funny shit, dude. All right, boss. You excited for Battlefield 6? Yeah? You're a Battlefield vet? Is it going to be $80? You're going to buy it if it's $80? No campaign? I like to think he understands what I'm saying. Loaf equals yes. We got a wide loaf here, bro. Boss, you're getting thick, man. Look at that. You're getting thick, boy. Maybe you could afford to go a couple streams without some treats, huh? Boss is deeply concerned. Irvin says he simply doesn't give a shit about anything. Yeah, except treats. Pan-sized loaf. Well, guys, we're only sitting at one member. We need 24 more. We need 24 members, or this dude is going to clearly torture me for the rest of the stream, however long the stream's going to be. At least I have his attention. Oh, boss. Make it 49 more for reps. Well, I mean, dude, we've been hitting the 50 mark a lot to the point where I've been doing reps almost every stream. And I'm like feeling the soreness because I've been doing my regular workouts. Okay. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? I don't even have the treats. I don't even have the treats. He's just stressing me, man. Can I do the Arthur Morgan impression that he does for his horse? For boss? What does he say? I forget. The boy. Well, boss. I don't have the treats right now. Was that how he sounds? What does Arthur Morgan sound like again? The dude Dutch. I don't know. Boss, I have a plan. That was awful. That's not Dutch at all. All I remember about Dutch is he's always going on about how he has a plan. We need more time, Arthur. Boy. All right, hold on, let me hear it. I got to hear it now. We'll do Arthur Morgan quotes. Arthur Morgan talking to horse. Let's see.
Yep. Come on. Yep.
I can't hear whatever. Why is it not?
Yep. Let's get here.
Guys, is it playing for you? Because I can't hear it for some reason. I don't know if my audio isn't working. Why?
Wait.
Oh, gee. Oh, my God. That was really fucking loud and just scared the shit out of me. Okay, well, it played for me that time.
Here, come on. Here, come on. Quiet. Here.
Oh, my God. I don't like that. That sounds so weird. I need, like, longer lines. Call out.
Hey, come back. Whoa, wait. No, wait. No, stay here. Hey, where you going? Good boy. Stay.
Good boy. There you go. That's the one. He sounds like Joel a little bit. Man, listening to those lines like back to back like that sounds, yeah, it's like Cursed Arthur ASMR. You've never even heard half of these Red Dead lines? Let's see what else there is.
Stay here. Stay put. Hold up here for now. Now, girl. Shh, stay, girl. Stay here. Work! Come on! Bit more! Come on, work!
Boss is unamused. Oh, here we go. The ones for feeding. Let's see.
Yeah, there you go, boy. Shh, have this, boy. Yeah, here you are, boy.
Dude, that sounds cursed in a way. Like when you're playing the game, I guess it sounds totally fine. But man, when you're just listening to it, it's like, oh, I don't like the sound of this. Here you go, boy. Here you go, boss. Got some treats for you. Oh, man. This is cursed. Do a couple more. Dude, there's no way the stream's going to get If the stream gets copyrighted for that, that would be a first. That would be shocking.
Here. Shh. Here you go, pal. Shh. Here you go, boy. Here, boy. Enjoy. Yeah. Eat this, boy. Yeah. Here, girl. Yeah, here you are, girl.
It just sounds wrong. It just sounds wrong when it's back to back like that and you're not seeing any footage of the game. Enjoy her. How are we here? What did we do? Try Lenny. You know, I want to do, what does Dutch sound like? It's been a while since I've heard Dutch.
Hey, Arthur. Come over here. Come over here. Get out being an idiot.
Wait, what was that? What was that scream?
Hey, Arthur. Come over here. Come over here. Get out of here. You're beginning.
That's good. Oh man, I I really hope the PS5 version of Red Dead 2 is true, because it would be a great excuse to go back and play it.
Beginning to creep me out, Arthur. Arthur! Arthur! Oh, well, fuck you then.
That's got to be a soundbite. That's got to be a soundbite. Oh, man, that was good. I got to listen to a couple more. This is too good.
I'd be careful, old man, that court jester act doesn't wear a little thin. Don't you know when to quit? I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. What are you waiting for, Arthur? I don't pretend to understand what you mean. You want to be the general? You don't have the grit. Will you be quiet?
Yo, shout out to Dutch's voice actor. He's really good. I don't know the name of the guy who does Dutch's voice. It's really good though. He's unintentionally hilarious. Dutch is good. He sounds like the pilot from Con Air. Oh my god, that's so specific. That's so specific. What if it's him? What if he played the pilot in Con Air? Benjamin Byron Davis. I wonder if he's been in any other games. Surely he has. I have a goddamn plan. I sound like Arthur. What's your plan, Dutch? Well, I guess I'm not going to be able to give Boss his treats today. This voice actor is a unit of a man. Wait, what? Hold on now. Hold on. When you're playing Red Dead Redemption 2, just don't do greet do the antagonized greet to NPCs. The lines are too funny. I should. If I do another... Yeah, I feel like when I played Red Dead Redemption 2, I tried to do an honorable playthrough. I wonder what a dishonorable... I know it changes the ending you get. That I do know. But, I mean, dude, there's so much in Red Dead Redemption 2. I feel like that's a game you could probably play 10 times in a row and you'd still miss so much. And I think about that. I think about the fact that, like, I played that game once. And then I played Red Dead Online for a while, but I probably missed so much. I gotta replay it again. I've been waiting for it to come to PS5. I'm like, how the hell has this not happened yet? Red Dead 2 was awesome, man. I will say, Red Dead Redemption 2 has those two moments that it's the first moment where you're riding the horse. I think it's kind of like after the first, or I don't know. I want to say it's like halfway through the game. I think it's close to halfway through the game, but you're riding the horse and that song starts playing. It's like the one, May I Stand Unshaken? I don't know if that, I think it's just called Unshaken. I'm like, okay, that's awesome. I don't know. There's always like these moments in these big games sometimes, but Rockstar really nailed it with that moment. And then at the end, you do your final ride. Oh man, the final ride and that song plays. That's the way it is. I'm like, dude, okay, I can't do this. Red Dead Redemption 2, like, honestly, is one of the greatest games ever made. It could easily, I think it might be like top 3, maybe. That's a tough one. I don't know, top 3. It's up there. It's easily top 5, certainly. Because like there's so much, like even just the story. I mean, it's like a 70-hour game or an 80-hour game or something. I think that's it. Or no, I don't know if that's the one, Michael Lynch. I don't think it's called That's Just the Way It Is. I think it's called That's the Way It Is. Let me double check. Yeah, it's called That's the Way It Is. It's the song that plays on the final ride by Daniel Lanois. Lanois. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Yeah, I've never heard the. I don't know the song you're talking about, Michael. If I knew what song you're talking about, I probably would have known that was a joke. You just bought it. You're waiting for the news on the upgrade rumor. Well, I mean, dude, there's been a lot of smoke surrounding a Red Dead Redemption 2 PS5 version. Uh, is it going to happen? Remains to be seen, but there's been a lot of smoke, a lot of rumors, some of them coming from credible places. So I'm kind of holding out hope that it does. Oh, dude, yeah, that's a good question. If they do a PS5 version of Red Dead Redemption 2, will they do a pro version? I didn't think of that. Will they take advantage of the pro? Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. Griffin, you'll be playing it over again. You've been waiting since 2020. I would know it. Okay. MBG, you got to use your PC with a controller more. I mean, I guess. I don't know. Hmm. Better question, will we have to pay for the upgrade? I would assume, yeah. I think it's just safe to assume. If you want to play it safe, don't get your hopes up. Assume you're going to have to pay for it. I'm wondering if they're going to do a proper physical PS5 release. If they do that, I'll buy it. Certainly. Have I seen that Arthur Morgan alarm ringtone? It's on YouTube. Arthur Morgan alarm? Let's see.
What the hell is wrong with you? Get out of bed, you lazy bastard. What? Come on, partner. The day ain't gonna complete itself. You gotta get out of bed, you lazy. You remind me of Uncle. Don't be coming out with that lumbago crap again. I ain't having it. Get out of bed before I pull my 6-shooter and get you out myself. Whether you be live or dead, it don't make much difference to me. Come on. You're so goddamn lazy. What the hell?
Dude, that's actually pretty good. I'm assuming that was like custom made for somebody. That's good. That would piss you off in the morning. Sage Infinite, a member for 25 months, says finally got the Elden Ring Platinum. Playing Erdtree now. It has no trophies. You'd love it, LOL. Sage, you're the same one that said you were like 400 hours into it, right? Or is that somebody else? I've got Terminal Lumbago. Congratulations, though, Sage. The Elden Ring Platinum, even though it's a pretty common platinum, it's not easy. Took me a while to get it. I got it late. So, congratulations on that, Sage. Good stuff, man. 200 something. Okay. Yeah, there's somebody else. I forget who it is, but we have somebody else who is on the channel, and they have like 400 hours or something into it, and they haven't beaten it yet. Okay, boss is being a weirdo again. Wu Chang Fallen Feathers looks good. It's reviewing well. Don't know if you talked about that already. No, I've been seeing it show up on my feed. Yeah, it seems like it's doing pretty good. It's not like amazing from what I've heard, but it's pretty good overall. Like it's a good Souls-like. I would like to play it at some point. Oh, that sucks, Sky Gravity. ABG, what did you buy with the money I sent you? I bought more cat treats and an Xbox to smash with a hammer. I'm just kidding. No, no, I bought a second little monitor screen so we can start doing more gameplay streams. in the coming weeks and months. Reinvestment into the channel, bro. It's mixed results with the reviews. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's a. Actually, yeah, dude, this screen I got, it's like a portable monitor screen. It's only like $55. I have yet to test it out though. The next time I do a gameplay stream, I'm gonna test it out and see. Because I needed something small, really small. It's just like a 1080p panel. I think it's just some kind of Chinese brand or whatever. But I just need something like a secondary little panel for the chat. I used to have a dual monitor setup, but I don't know. It gets too cluttered on the desk. Tell him you bought DoorDash to really piss him off. Like you have 4 monitors. Well, the problem is I have like this 32-inch. It's an older monitor. It's a 32-inch like Acer monitor, and then I have like a 28-inch Asus, and like they're just too big together, paired together. So I'm like, there has to be a solution to this. And like, yeah, they sell like these really small, like 15-inch, like tablet monitors. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. Just what I need. I haven't tested it out yet though, so it may be garbage. I'm not sure. We'll find out. You might switch to Battlefield this year. Can't do another Call of Duty, let alone another Black Ops. The thing that's interesting to me about Black Ops 7, it coming after Black Ops 6, is I'm wondering if they're going to do the transfer like they did for Modern Warfare 2 and 3, where like anything you have in Black Ops 6 will transfer over to Black Ops 7. Because I'm not going to lie, for me, that's a huge incentive for me to actually, yeah, like I get pretty tired of Call of Duty as well, even it being my go-to FPS. But yeah, the idea of being able to transfer your stuff over is pretty. Dude, yeah, I'm going to snap. If it doesn't have a platinum again. Hey. Stop fighting. Boss and Luna are fighting. But yeah, you guys hear that? Boss is screaming at Luna. I wish you guys could see this. They're fighting each other. WWE. What I was gonna say is the big thing for me is Mrs. MBG. She likes playing Call of Duty, and I still like playing Call of Duty, but that's what we play together a lot of times. We play zombies. She's actually even been trying to get into some multiplayer. She's been trying to do some search and destroy, and the thing is, if like I'm going to play Battlefield no matter what. I don't know that Mrs. MBG will be able to convert to Battlefield because let's face it, Call of Duty and Battlefield are very, very different. Battlefield is, I think, just straight up more difficult. There's a lot more going on in Battlefield. It's bigger environments. It's not as arcadey usually. I don't know what Battlefield 6 is going to feel like, but yeah. Oh, you think so, Digital Dude? You think they're not going to move it over? They're not going to let you carry your progress over to Black Ops? That would suck. Dude, that'd be so stupid. Like, that would actually maybe make me consider not buying it because it's like, what the hell, dude? Why not? Oh, you're talking about the Platinum. Okay. The Platinum. All right. Yeah. Well, hold on one sec. Damn cats. Yeah, Battlefield's pretty huge. They're known for having massive maps. it may have a platinum now. They're supposedly going to get rid of Call of Duty HQ. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. Like, it's crazy that that would have to be celebrated, but yeah, that would be great. They really need to get rid of that launcher, bro. So stupid. It just is totally unnecessary. I don't understand why they use it. I guess it's just so they can have like this this launcher homepage where it shows you all the games. You know, it's like, I understand from like a marketing standpoint, but like, come on, man. It makes it so people have to download way more junk. No games did that during our childhood, and we still played it. They also didn't have trophies. I mean, that's true, but you also have to take into account that they weren't asking you to buy like battle passes and cosmetics and shit like that either. You know? So, I mean, no matter what, like, I don't know what the next Call of Duty is going to be after Black Ops 7, but like, if they go back to Modern Warfare, I don't think your Modern Warfare stuff is going to transfer to, like, if it's like a Modern Warfare 4, I don't think it's going to transfer over. There's going to be some kind of cutoff. Did you cause a void out on the way to the F5 facility? I want to know if it's supposed to happen or if I'm just ass. I know the only time I caused a void out accident, and I don't think it was supposed to happen, was on my way to the Fisherman, where there was like this big BT battle, and I was just totally underprepared and got wrecked and caused a void out. At least no. Actually, wait, no. Yeah, I don't know if that was supposed to happen because on my way there, I think I was fine. It was on my way back. It kind of triggers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you're supposed to cause it or not, like if that's supposed to happen. But I felt bad about it. I'm seeing more people saying that the exact same thing happened to them. Dude, can we talk about, okay, I don't think this is a spoiler, but I think anybody who's here right now, you've played enough of Death Stranding. It's not story related. It's just a mechanic. Well, all right. All right, never mind. I'll just MRPD. I'll just ask you this question: did you figure out what you can do with the BTS, the boss BTS? Did you figure out what you can do with them? Yes. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. You can capture them, and then you can use them in battle. That's so cool, dude. Hey, get down. Get down, bro. Come on. Come on. You can inject yourself with them. MVP Moss, I'm just kidding, dude. That was a joke. Relax. It's not true. What do you think this is? Pokemon? Come on. Come on. Meet the cheater. I don't like the way that sounds. I don't like the way that sounds. Now I'm just yes, it is a Pokemon game. Of course they do, digital dude. MRPD, bro. I picked the worst time to drink. I almost just spit my coffee out. Yo. Guys, look at this. Boss is in the cave, and Luna and Boss are fighting. They're going to battle at some point. It's going to happen. Yeah, I've noticed that too, Neo. Dude, I think Boss has anxiety. I think he has like cat anxiety. Because I notice anytime he gets like stressed or nervous, he starts licking things. Like right now, he's aggressively licking his cat tower. He'll lick curtains. You know, you're saying some of the stuff on the technical side of Death Stranding 2 has actually blown my mind. It's a very impressive game, man. It looks like it sold pretty well, too. It was the #1 selling game on the PlayStation Store for the month of June. And I think it was #2 on the NPD report behind Mario. Wait, no. Something else outsold it. What was it? I can't remember. Probably not anxiety, but territorial. Yeah, I mean, was it Elden Ring? Oh, Elden Ring Night Rain. Yeah, I mean, dude, that's considering Death Stranding was only out for like a week. That's pretty good. That's not bad. I would love to get the actual numbers though, you know. I don't think they released the actual numbers for it. Yeah, so Death Stranding 2 launched as the #2 best-selling game in the US, only outsold by Elden Ring Night Rain, #1 best-selling game on PS5 for June in the US. Not bad. Uh, wow, man. I'm going to check on my Ozzy tweet. People are still whining. What, like, dude, there's no way people are still crying like this. Babies. Mm. Mm. Silent Hill F, Ill, Chronos, Resident Evil 9, Silent Hill Remake. Horror fans are eating. Gaming Alien, explain yourself right now. Well, Gaming Alien, I want to know. Tell me why. If you can adequately explain why that was a piece of shit move by me. I would be very much interested in hearing this. No, I'll give him the floor. I'll give him the floor. Now, if you said it was cringe, I could accept that. If you call me a fanboy, I can accept that. But if you call me if you say it's a piece of shit thing, you call me a piece of shit, I'm going to need an explanation. Everyone's doing it, but he's only talking about you. Then I'm sorry, I don't have treats. Chill, Luna. You don't have to freak out. Doing what? Hellbound says he can't. Now I got Michael in the chat saying Xbox is doing everything right this gen, whereas Sony's dropping the ball. Bro, sometimes I feel like I'm in a parallel universe or something. Oh, here's what he says. So I gave him a chance to explain. And this is what he chooses to say. You can smirk and laugh. It just goes to show how deep you go for Sony. I would like you to explain why you're calling me a piece of shit. Can you explain that? Because that doesn't explain anything. Call me a fanboy. That's fine. Call me a Sony pony. That's fine too. Should do voice chat. I'm finally do call-ins. Although, maybe I shouldn't laugh. I'll be dead serious. Go ahead. The floor is yours. Explain. I think Luna really wants treats now too, man. It's not normal for her to hang out up here. It's not normal. Hug boss and say the floor is yours. He's a troll. I mean, yeah, I know. Well, most of them are trolls, man. Dude needs to go tell his mom to make some meatloaf and stay off the internet. Bro, that might be one of the most unique. I don't know. Is that a saying? I feel like that has to be one of the most unique comebacks I've heard. I don't think I've ever heard somebody say, go tell your mom to make some meatloaf. Is that a thing? Because it seems like it could be a thing. He's just a sad alien bot. Wedding crashers. Okay. That's a good one. I've never seen Wedding Crashers. I've seen clips of it, but I've never actually watched it. Is it good? Does it hold up? I know it's an older movie. Gavin Hillick comes in. Drops a membership gift. Gavin, thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. I'm going to add that to the goal. Yeah, Wedding Crashers. I remember it was a pretty big movie when it came out. People really loved it. I've seen segments of it, bits and pieces. I never sat down and watched the whole thing, though. I should. Vince Vaughn is in that, right? Am I thinking of the right movie? Yeah, Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson. What year did this come out? 2005. Damn, dude, where's the time go? Dude, you know what? I think one of my favorite Vince Vaughn movies has to be Dodgeball. Dodgeball was amazing. Ben Stiller and Vince Vaughn, so good. Dodgeball's such a classic. Oh, yeah. Dude, I think that's the scene I remember watching. Will Ferrell's character crashes funerals. Oh, man. Mrs. MBG says she wants to make meatloaf now. I don't think he's going to tell you anything at this point. I mean, yeah, I don't know why people want to troll like that. I mean, I guess I know why, but it's like, come on. Just drop the shit take with no explanation. What's with all the caps? Right, you're heading out, man. Yeah, this will probably be a shorter stream. I'll be honest. This is one of those things where I don't know. I thought I would have more to say about this topic, but I guess I don't know. I guess not. Maybe I'm just in a different headspace today. Like I thought I was gonna have more to say about the fact that Microsoft went back to $70, but it's like, well, it's good. It's good. Hopefully they stick to it. Think we should do a members lounge. Detective Seed's saying he's not going to be saying anything on the Santa Monica. It's interesting because it seems like there's some level of circulation about people knowing what it is. Like some people know what it is, but nobody wants to actually reveal it. And I get that. It's one of those things where you kind of just want to let Santa Monica do it on their own. I'm really curious. I still think it's an Atreus game, but we will find out. Is Halo on PS5 many years away, or is it like in a year? I don't know. There were a lot of rumors that the Master Chief Collection was going to be coming, and hasn't happened yet. But the next Halo is apparently coming. Steven Leon in the chat says 3 more and he'll drop a 20 bomb. Uh-oh. Steven says if you guys drop 3 more single gifts, he'll drop the 20 to get us to 25. I'll tell you what, if you guys make that happen, we'll go to a members lounge. We'll do a members lounge today. I mean, I was going to owe you one anyway, but I don't know. It just makes it sound more exciting, right? So we'll see. We'll see if we can make it happen. 3 singles. 3 hours later, we finally did it. We got 3 single membership gifts. They'll announce Halo on PSN right after Gears Reloaded. I mean, yeah, I would have to assume that Halo is going to come after Gears. I don't think that they want to do that at around the same time. And Ray comes in and drops a single. Ray's like, we can do it. We can do it. Ray, thank you, man. An Angry Whale Watcher comes in and drops a single, and then Ray drops the second. I knew you guys would do it. Steven's tempting you with the 20. So they did it. Just like that. Boom. Steven's about to be like, family, bro. Family. Do we get a gun in Intergalactic? I think she's going to have a sidearm. I think people picked up on that. But oh, that's awesome, Steven. What brand? What brand electric? You know what? Don't tell me because I'm just going to get sad. He's going to be like, I got him like the $3,000 Roland drum kit. No, that's sick, dude. Yeah, I got to get a new electric kit at some point. I would love to get an acoustic kit, but I've gotten too used to being able to change the settings to my liking, you know? And Shadowlink comes in and drops another single gift, bringing us up to 6. So Shadowlink's going beyond the requested 3. Thank you for that, Shadowlink. Damn, Steven, you dropped 2K on it? I saw this electric drum kit. It was like an Alesis brand. It was like $3,500. I was looking at it like last year, and it's like, dude, it's like next level, man. I would like to one day. It's actually so premium that I would feel nervous. Like Like, I don't know, man. Should I really be playing on something like this? I mean, I could definitely play it, but it's just, man, I'd be so afraid of something breaking. I love drumming. Michael Lynch with a $5 chat says, Mrs. MEG, you and John need to watch A Time to Kill. Incredible movie. If I don't tell you, he will never watch it. Nominators over here like, ain't no way. Yeah, you were telling me about this movie, Michael. It did sound really good. It sounds like a classic. Well, now that you've brought it to Mrs. MEG's attention, at some point she'll probably, I don't know. Michael Lynch is going to find out the hard way. Like, turns out telling Mrs. MBG doesn't matter. They still ain't going to watch it, bro. They still ain't going to watch it. But, yeah, man. That's awesome, Steven, though, getting your son a drum kit. We need more drummers in the world, man. And Steven drops the 20. Family. Ah, that's the soundbite I forgot to make. You reminded me, Steven. Here we go. Here's Steven sound.
Suck on this!
Steven Leon told you guys if you dropped 3 more, we ended up getting 4 more, which is even better. He'll drop 20 member gifts for you guys, and he was good for it. He did it. Steven does a lot of heavy lifting here on the channel. Amazing community member, always showing incredible support for the family. I'm going to have to figure out that, I mean, the suck on this is pretty good, but I'm going to have to figure out a Dom family, Fast and Furious soundbite. I feel like it has to happen. Boss, you can rest easy now. Wait, Mrs. MBG, are you watching right now? Can you bring me the treats? They're on top of the fridge. Well, actually, maybe you can't. I might have to get them. I had to put the treats on top of the fridge in the kitchen because this guy won't stop when I'm like trying to sleep at night, Him and, boss, Luna's in your spot, bro. Oh, no. Uh-oh. This is not going to be good. Thank you. The time has come. Oh, man, it's going to go down. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Your nails. Oh, man. He scratched me. Boss, you just got bitch slapped, man. And your back claws just... Luna... All right. Luna goes first. Damn, dude. Note to self, do not let boss get anywhere near Luna when he's standing on my leg. Holy shit. Well, thank you, Steven, once again for the support. That brings us up to 26 members. 26 members, so let me add that to the goal. And we'll go longer for the stream, and then we'll do a members lounge after. We'll see. I'll give you guys some time. We'll see if we can end up getting the 50 or not today. If we get the 50, do reps, but we'll just hang out for a little while longer. Let these cats eat. Put them in a cabinet in the bathroom. Dude, please don't hurt me. I'm like scared at this point. What? Did you guys hear him? Oh, relax. You're gonna get your turn. Tell everybody how you feel. Go ahead. Speaking to the mic. Say thank you, Steven. I should do reps to a silly song. Hang tight, boss. I know. You're being good. Boss got immediately flinching like a battered woman. You're hissing now? Come on. No, I haven't seen 28 Years Later yet. I went to go see that in theaters, but I never got around to it. Put the clown wig on, silly song reps. Read my last chat. It's important to you. Digital Dude. I'm not seeing it. It may have gotten held. Let me see. Hold on. I'll be able to check it. It automatically got held for review. Bro. Digital Dude. Boss, what is wrong with this guy? Digital Dude, you're too unhinged, man. All right, boss. You waited long enough. Enjoy. Superman is a movie you should watch. It's fun and Lex Luthor's great. I heard Superman's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, at some point I'm going to watch 28 Years Later, but that's probably going to have to come when, I don't know, like when it's, I can get it on demand or something like that. I heard people refer to it as 28 inches later. So, a little nervous about that. I'm not going to lie. A little nervous about that. Digital Dude, you're saying, I guess you don't care about another 50 bomb. Oh, well. No. Hold on. Whoa, hold on now, Digital Dude. Let's be reasonable. Of course I care. I'm just saying, you know, you're a little unhinged. That's cool. I'm beginning to realize, though, Digital Dude, that being slightly unhinged is it's necessary. It's what, I don't know. That's just what the community is, slightly unhinged. I question if it's a reflection of me. Like, did I do this? Or is it the opposite? Is that I'm not unhinged enough, so my audience has to make up for it? Capone's like, man. Digital, you can't do that to me, man. Come on. Come on, bro. I mean, I'll have you know, Digital Dude. I'll have you know. You know, I'm not going to say that. I almost just played your game, bro. I almost just played your game. Can't be doing it. Digital Dude's, he's, all right, chat. You now have to pressure Digital Dude into dropping 50 membership gifts. I'm turning it around on you, Digital Dude. It's happening. Chat, pressure and bully Digital Dude into dropping 50 membership gifts. Although, oh wait, it's gone now. What the hell happened to it? Oh, digital dude. I'm sorry. You know what, man? I mis I misread your chat the first time. And that's why I was like, bro, what's going on? Okay. So digital dude, I'm pretty sure you were saying this. You said it in response to Gaming Alien, and Gaming Alien, I don't even know if he's here anymore. Gaming Alien came in the chat and called me a piece of shit. And then I demanded to know why I'm a piece of shit, and he failed to answer me. Digital dude says, now I'm just reading what he said. He says, Gaming Alien is a retarded alien if ET was retarded. He's just mad because I banged his mom last night. That's what he said. That's digital. Don't shoot the messenger. That's what he said. What it was it mean of him? I would say yeah. Wait, you're saying not that? There's digital dude, there's no way. There's no way that's not what. Now I'm confused. You're telling me I read the wrong thing? Digital dude's gonna strangle me, man. Well, hold on. Now I'm super confused because I'm looking at your entire way after that. All right, hold on. I'm looking at your message history here. And something's got to be missing because it says no, not that. Oh my gosh, bro. No, wait. Digital dude's like, "Oh god." No, way after that. I didn't donate, LMAO. Then read my last chat so people can know. I guess you don't care about another 50 bomb. LOL. Oh well. Read my last chat, MBG. Dude, dude, the last chat. The last chat after you said read my last chat, MBG, it's supporting you, is he's just mad that I banged his mom last night. You're saying it has to do with a 50 bomb, but dude, I swear to God, I have your entire chat history right here. That's there's nothing in between those two, which is weird because it's like clearly it will hold certain comments if it finds them inappropriate. Digital dude's like, ain't no way, man. That's why I was like, is this really what you want me to read? I guess try to send it again, digital dude. I'll see if it'll come through. Steven says, hold on. Steven's saying, digital dude, if you drop a 50, he'll drop another 20. Digital dude says, if two different people drop 5 bombs, then I'll drop a 50 bomb. Oh, shit. All right. Well, now we got to make, at this point, we got to make this happen because we are doing a members lounge. So digital dude says 2 people drop 5 bombs. He'll drop a 50. And then if digital dude drops a 50, Steven says he'll drop a 20. The member train is about to take off, bro. Hold on, let me find a choo-choo sound effect. I don't know how this is going to sound. Well, that was incredibly underwhelming. Hold on, there's got to be a better one than that. Hold on. Oh, and by the way, Nick dropped a $5 super chat saying Diddy probably plays on Xbox. Nick, I'm so sorry to keep you waiting with that, buddy. My bad. Steven Leon says, so if I drop a 20, Drop a 100. I like that math. And Ray comes in. Ray's like, we got to get this train going. He drops the first 5. Ray drops the first 5 bomb. Now it's getting spooky in here. Is it going to happen? That brings us to 31. Kept you waiting, huh? Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Nick. I don't know why sometimes I just completely... It's because the last super chat's always at the bottom. Sometimes I just overlook it. Ray, thank you for the 5 memberships, man. I have to play some... I have to play some tense Metal Gear music. This is the 5 bomb music, the anticipatory 5 bomb music. That link says, where's the second guy? I don't think this is the right music I'm looking for, though. What does this music sound like? This is Metal Gear Solid 2 Twilight Sniping. Yo, the memories, though. And Shadowlink does it. Shadowlink does it. He says, where's the second? He's like, I'll be the second. Shadowlink, he can't stop himself. He keeps dropping memberships. He drops the second 5 bomb, bro. Hold on, I gotta, what is this magical music? This is from Metal Gear Solid 2 when you're doing the sniping section. Actually, I don't remember it being this chill. Well, now we have to wait. We're going to have to see if Digital Dude is good for his word. Digital Dude's he's just gonna totally dip. He's just not here anymore. He's like, I'm out. Well, either way, Ray and Shadowlink. Hey man, you both dropped 5 bombs. Goat Gaming says, I hope everything is okay. Nothing's okay, Goat Gaming. Nothing's okay. They tried to cancel me. They tried to cancel me. How dare they? This is the music that plays when you're in the room looking for aims in the big shell Core 1. I love how Novinzer just knows that, bro. He's just got it ready. Digital Dude, there's no way you can't do that, bro. You can't do that. Yo, Silent Spartan, where you at, bro? This is starting to get spooky. Someone's got to come in. You promised them 50 memberships, Digital Dude. Goat Gaming, you drop 50 memberships right now. You hear me? You hear me, boy? Well, I guess we ain't getting that 50 bomb today, boys. Sorry to say. Stephen Leon drops the 50 bomb. Stephen Leon, boy. Steven says, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to drop the 50. Steven's going nuclear, bro.
Holy shit.
Steven says you can't trust the dirty Digimon. I can't trust them dirty Digimons. Steven, bro, thank you so much, man. He was like, I was going to drop a 20. He made it a 50. Hey, just a heads up, if you got gifted a membership, make sure you stick around because we're going to be doing a members lounge after this stream wraps up.
Los bandoleros.
Okay, I need to understand something. What I just played right there, it says Dom Toretto family meme sound effect. What, like, I'm clicking that thinking he's going to be saying family. But it's just like, I don't know. Then again, I don't really watch the Fast and Furious movies. Oh, that's okay. I guess that's the song the music they play. That makes sense. I'm assuming like, oh, there it is. It's the family soundbite. I'm gonna get copyrighted 100%. I'm gonna copyright it. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, here we go. Digital Dude's like, all right, man. So when I said 50 bomb, I meant like 50 individual gifts. But Digital Dude does drop a gift. The counter's still not done. Oh, wait, no, we're at 87, by the way. We're at 87. So, we going to do it? Are we going to get to 100 today? I mean, I clearly have to do reps now. Let me see, Thanos versus Dom Toretto. What the hell is that? I don't want to know what that is. Family, bro. You guys are awesome, though. Yeah, I don't know. I'm quite shocked right now. I mean, we were sitting at 1 membership for like the majority of the stream, and now we're sitting at 87. I don't know how you guys do it. I'm telling you, man, we just have incredible people here, very generous people. And I do also want to say, because I never know how many new people are in the chat or how many people get a member gift for the first time in the chat, or even if you were a member before and it's been a while, go check the members content. We have new members lounges. We did the Astrobot gameplay. That was a really intense stream. It was 2 hours of me trying to complete the master level on Astrobot. And Digital Dude did help out, by the way. He did help out. And he's got the eye emoji. Uh-oh. Is it happening? Is he going to do it? I don't know. He's leaving us on the edge of our seats today. We have a W community, bro. I'm sorry I barely even talked about the topic today. That's my fault. I came in thinking, like, this is big news, and I'm like, well, I guess it's good. It's good news. But I guess it just kind of feels like, well, that's the way it should have been, right? That's the way it should have been. Let's see here. Okay. What music should I play, though? Frank Reynolds and Cyberpunk? Well, that looks cursed. It was meh. Slow news in July. Digital Dude says just straight up F the topic. 8-Bit Pro says he's here because of the gifted. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Well, the cats are happy. Boss is on the other side of the room. He's laying on his back now, chilling. Getting some sun, I guess. Play some salsa music. I don't know. Is it like copyright-free salsa music? Copyright-free salsa music. I don't know about this one, man. Royalty-free. Latin background music, no copyright. Why am I... I'm like afraid that there is going to be a copyright, though. It says there isn't. Play some Crazy Train. Hold on, let me. I mean, I guess I could try working out to this. Why is it? This is pretty good though, and it says it's royalty free. Let me read the description. Royalty free background music. Oh, I have to include this in my description. Okay, hold on. Let me go put this in the description now. I have to go put this in my description. That's usually the requirement. Not bad. Not bad. You guys want to hear some Ozzy? Alright, hold on. Get this out of here. Digital Dude, if I'm going to play Crazy Train... As soon as Steven starts dancing, it ends. Mariachi music. Digital Dude, if you want to play some Ozzy, you gotta do 20 members, bro. You gotta be the one to get us to the 100. All right, let me see. Oh, so you know what? I do have to let you guys know. I do want to play more Ozzy today. However, yesterday, after we were done playing No More Tears, the stream gets blocked. Now I'm able to cut it out. But I did find out that apparently reacting, at least for now, I don't know if it's the same for Black Sabbath, but at least for Ozzy's solo tracks, that does cause it to get blocked. Digital Dude says, how about you give me 20 members and then I'll show you my member? What's going on? What's going on? Digital Dude practically hijacked the stream. Steven, you had that at your wedding. West in Death Valley. Wait, what's West doing? Let's see, Black Sabbath. I mean, dude, I think War Pigs is like one of the best songs ever written. Honestly. Oh, you know another really good song by Black Sabbath? And it was actually covered by it was covered by, I think, let me double check. It's the right song. Yeah, Planet Caravan. Planet Caravan is a great Black Sabbath track, and it was actually covered by Pantera. I think they did an amazing job with it. Jason Bourne says, still want to do a giveaway with the 30th anniversary PS5 Pro. Can you just give it to me, Jason? I'm going to be honest. Can you just give it away to me? I'd take that. You like the Pantera version better. Interesting. I mean, yeah, they did a really good job, man. Paranoid's great. Paranoid, I think that's the song that most people know when it comes to Black Sabbath. Iron Man's another good one. Let's see. So let me go to the artist. Damn, man. Children of the Grave. That's another really good one. Nick with a $5 super chat says Digital Dude has been Diddy this whole time, and he probably plays on Xbox. You gonna take that, Digital Dude? You gonna take that? Digital Dude says play Crazy Train MBG, then I'll drop the 1,000 bomb. All right. Well, I hope listen. I hope you're good for it this time, Digital Dude, because this is gonna get the stream blocked. See how much I can play. That's all you get. Drop a membership. I'll play another 10 seconds. AC/DC was my wife, father, daughter dance. She shook me all night. Oh, that's a great song, dude. Dude, yeah, AC/DC, I mean, it's crazy. Like, they're still touring, and Angus Young is still dressing the same way, still doing the same moves. I mean, good on him, man. Instant copyright strike. That's like half a membership. All right, hold on. I gotta get the other half. There you go. This is how it's got to be done. You know, they're crazy with the music. You know, I'm gonna really regret this if after this stream there's like 7 different copyrights all like cut up throughout the stream. That's gonna be a nightmare. That actually is crazy, Wes. Honestly, like sometimes I forget the Rolling Stones are still around. I know their drummer died a couple years back, but the Rolling Stones, like Keith Richards and Mick Jagger, they're still going, dude. I don't know, that's crazy. Like, what are they, like 100 now? I'm not even kidding. Like, it's like absurd. But good for them, man. I mean, the Rolling Stones are classic in their 80s. Digital Dude says if I do what I'm about to do, MBG, I won't be able to drop membership / super chats for a while. We don't have to go crazy. Digital Dude, it's all good, man. You don't have to go crazy. You don't have to do anything. I'm not entitled to any of the support I get. You don't have to go crazy. If you just want to do a little, if you just want to do just a little drop, just a little sprinkle, you know, because Steven got you, bro. Steven got you. Steven dropped 70 gifts. You don't. Wes says you don't have to show us your member, man. It's all good. No worries. It was playing Crazy Train. It's like pressuring him. He's like, oh shit, man. Oh, he's actually playing Crazy Train. Oh no. Hey, I'm not. I see what kind of person Digital Dude is. He clearly needs the extra. He needs the extra nudge. Digital Dude, you drop 20 memberships right now. That's how it's got to be. You drop 20 memberships. We'll do Crazy Train. We'll do Crazy Train. We'll do some reps. We'll go to the members lounge. Keith Richards is 81. Only 3 years older than Ozzy. Well, yeah, no, Ozzy was 76. So he's a little bit older, but close enough. Close enough, dude. Keith Richards, he's looked old for the last 40 years, man. Or like the last 50 years, I should say. Keith Richards is a great guitar player. I think my favorite Rolling Stone song has to be Sympathy for the Devil. Yeah. I mean, he's a legendary guitarist. Sympathy for the Devil is my favorite track by them. But they have a lot of good ones. And also, the Rolling Stones are just massively influential, too. I mean, Painted Black, yeah. Painted Black is a classic. I know like Guns N' Roses covered Sympathy for the Devil, and I don't know. I think people don't really like that cover. I think it's okay. I don't think it tops the original, but it's okay. Digital Dude says he strives off of peer pressure. You heard it, guys. You heard it. MRPD says, question for you, MBG. I'm about to go to the gym. Is it best to drink protein shake before or after? Definitely after. But the question I have for you, MRPD, is did you eat at all today? Or are you going to the gym fasted? Jumping Jack Flash cover by Guns N' Roses is pretty good. They did a Jumping Jack Flash cover? I think Axel's gotten better in his older age. Yeah, he definitely had some issues. You just ate chicken and rice. Oh, you're totally good then, man. Yeah, the only reason you would want to take a protein shake before working out, like before going to the gym, is if you're fasted. But it also depends on your goals. If you're trying to lose fat, training while fasted is actually really, really beneficial. If you're not trying to lose fat, but you're trying to like gain muscle mass, and so you're not really worried about being in a caloric deficit, if you ate chicken and rice, yeah, you're fine, dude. You're gonna have protein flowing through your veins, and you're good. You're good. So usually, I would say always take your protein shake after. I mean, they sell like these intra drinks where you can like drink it while you're training, but I'm like, I mean, maybe if you're like a top tier athlete where you need those extra carbs, maybe. But all right, man, enjoy your workout. Would I rather play Redfall or Roid Up? That's a tough one. I mean, at least if I roid up, I'll feel good and look good. But, I'll be worried about the negative side effects. I don't think there's any upside to playing. I mean, listen, the upside to playing Redfall is I could stream it and it would be a funny stream. So there's that. I'd rather play Redfall or roid up, dude. Ray, you always fasted before working out? I remember watching this video that basically did a study where it was saying, like, your body actually knows exactly how to preserve muscle mass. Like, people think that when your body enters, well, I guess it's different for every person's body, but like your body's not just going to start eating muscle. It's not going to do that. Your body is going to start tapping into your fat stores first because that's literally what it's there for. Once your fat stores and your fat reserves are tapped out, then the body will start. If you still aren't eating, if you're still fat in a fasted state, then your body, basically, your body will not eat muscle. It will not use muscle. It will not destroy your muscle tissue and use it as energy unless it's the last resort. The order in which it goes in, and this is kind of dark because we're basically describing starvation, but the order in which it goes in is fat, muscle, then organs. And yes, your body will literally begin to eat itself to sustain the energy output when you enter a state of starvation. So, people like I watched this video recently where there was this person saying that you should never train fasted because it's gonna, um, you know, it's gonna ruin your muscle gains and uh, burn muscle. And I'm like that's not true. Like that's just not true. Your body, unless you already have a really low body fat percentage, your body's not going to start just eating muscle. So I guess what I'm trying to say, Ray, is that like if you're trying to like if you have some excess weight or you have excess body weight, um, it's usually better to train fasted. Um, if you're trying to gain weight, yeah, it's best not to train fasted. If you're trying to gain weight, you want to make sure you're going in with some calories to burn, some carbs to burn, some protein, some amino acids flowing through your bloodstream. So that way it will, yeah, because if you're training fasted, you still can lose weight. If you're trying to gain weight, I mean, some people do have a hard time gaining weight. And yeah, if you're diabetic, obviously you have to take that into consideration, certainly. You know quite a lot about losing fat and muscle mass due to being type 1 diabetic. Right, you're saying you went from 360 to 174. Now I'm about 220. I got to get back to the gym for sure. Yeah, I think I'm the heaviest I've ever been. I have to weigh myself. I have to be like close to 190 now or something. I'm I'm getting it in my belly and my side, man. Like like it's really, I don't know if it's cuz I'm on creatine and it's like bloating me more. When you're on creatine your body holds a lot of water, but yeah, I don't know, man. My belly is, I mean, Mrs. MEG insists that like I still look good, and I'm not like nearly like I'm not like fat, right? But I don't know. My whole life I was kind of used to having like abs or whatever, but the past couple years I just kind of gave up on it. Well, I mean, digital dude, I have to say, if it depends, like, would I survive being sucked into a black hole? Because if you get sucked into a black hole, that's instant death. If I can survive getting sucked into a black hole, I would absolutely choose that over eating the one chip, doing the one chip challenge, because I would love to see what's in a black hole. I mean, good. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine coming back with that knowledge? Like, guys, you won't believe it. It's like it's just totally boring. Like, there's nothing in there. It's just empty. Just a void. You messed up. No meds for 3 years. Was 265. Dropped to 165. Back up to 190. Yeah. Having diabetes, that's tough. No, my abs are still there a little bit. Yeah. If I flex my belly hard enough, like you can still kind of see my upper abs, but I can tell like I've lost strength and muscle tone in my abdomen cuz I probably haven't trained abs properly in like 3 or 4 years or 5 at this point, honestly. Probably a universe where Xbox is good, goddamn. Some people speculate our whole galaxy got sucked into a black hole. That alone mine effed me. Dude, oh man, I would love to do like a members. I don't think we'll do this upcoming members lounge that we're gonna do today, but a members lounge is talking about astronomy and stuff or space. Um, I find that shit so fascinating. Like the latest stuff we're learning about is apparently more than half of like basically our entire model of the universe is wrong. And I'm like, surprise, surprise. Who would have thought? And we're learning this because we're creating telescopes that are like every new telescope we put out in space is more capable and more powerful than the last, so we can see much further. And the further we look out in the universe, we're like, holy shit. So it turns out everything we thought wrong. It's wrong, and we like can't. We have to like figure out why. And it's fast. It's just so fascinating to me. Space and the universe is so insane. It's like genuinely insane. It freaks me out a little bit. Best practice to lose belly fat and love handles. Mm, I don't know. I mean, there's no way around it. MRPD, caloric restriction, and if you want to do it faster, intense exercise on top of it. Calories in, calories out. Steven says his son is stronger than him now. He cannot deal with that. I need to get Neil deGrasse Tyson on the members lounge. Digital dude, you gonna drop that 20 bomb or what, bro? We're waiting on you so we can go to the members lounge. Did you see payment processors are telling Valve that what they can and can't have on Steam? Scary times. Telling you what you can and can't buy is crazy. I actually didn't see that. Huh. Mm. That's pretty bad. I don't know. That's concerning. The universe is ever expanding, so it's tough to keep track of. Targeted crunches. I hate working out abs, man. I don't miss it. I'll be honest, I don't miss working out abs. I'm trying to do a farmer's walk. I heard that if you do that enough and you do like one dumbbell in each hand, it'll help work your abs out and tone your abs. It'll work out all your muscles. But I'm trying to do the farmer's walk, and it's tough, man. I was using the 50-pound dumbbells. I'm like, yeah, okay, this is kind of tough. It's easy for like the first probably like 30 or 40 steps, and then it immediately starts to get very difficult. Wait till they get to Sony and PlayStation. I mean, I'll be honest, man. I don't know that I'm going to be so upset about that. Like, something needs to happen with the PlayStation Store. The fucking slop that's on there. I mean, god damn, dude, it's bad. Have you guys been on the PS Store lately? It is scary. Let me check the filter here. Sort and filter. Let's do. Don't they have like just released? Show more. They had this category called brain training, and for some reason I thought it said brain rot. How do they not have a filter? Sort. Oh, here we go. Okay. Sort release date. Here we go. Games released on the PlayStation Store this past week. Trailmakers Packing Heat. The Hunter Call of the Wild. Border Rush Jump Challenge. Animal Bomber. Ice Block. Oh, wait, hold on. This wasn't this week because Mind's Eye is here. Tell me how Mind's Eye is the worst game of the batch. I wonder what happens if I type in brain rot. Brain rot fighting. Brain rot tongue sahur. Brain rot tongue sahur VR. Sovereign Brain Empire. Italian brain rot. Okay. Things are going great on the PlayStation Store, guys. Type in bouncing. Oh, geez. Yo, one of the first things that comes up is some Rock Band DLC. Maybe, oh, that's weird. Not much has come up. Burger Bounce. Got Burger Bounce, bro. Ray, you got the last PlayStation Stars collectible? Yeah, I think today's the last day, and then they're shutting it down. So we have some good news here from the director of the upcoming Resident Evil movie. Resident Evil director Zach Kreger hasn't seen any of the previous Resident Evil movies. Quote, I haven't seen the movies. That's just not my thing, but the games are my thing. That's just a playground I love. I think the movie's going to rip. This is good. This is good. He's referring to the games while making his Resident Evil movie and not the previous movies because the previous movies were a fucking disaster. Previous movies were awful. I mean, they just became a joke. I am curious. You know what's interesting too about this what's interesting about this Resident Evil movie is PlayStation Productions is behind it. Watch the studio ruin it. So, do you guys see there's like it's a little bit of drama. This is going to be right up Digital Dude's alley. There's a little bit of drama. Hold on. Sorry. There's a little bit of drama with this new game, Wu Chang Fallen Feathers, where I think it's Xbox era. Xbox era gave Wu Chang Fallen Feathers a 9.7 out of 10, and they only listed one negative. And you know what the negative is that they listed? They said, quote, Gooner approved. And they listed that as the only negative, and the reason why they didn't give it a 10 out of 10. What are you doing, man? Like, what are you doing? Gooner approved. Negative. Like, wait, what's going on in the chat? Digital dude. Digital dude, so help me God if you don't drop that 20 bomb. You can't be sitting in my chat saying shit like that. Digital dude's a gooner. He's straight up a gooner, man. We know he is. You can't hide. Maybe I don't think he's trying to hide, actually. He probably will admit it. Wes is really perplexed. Lady Gamer's like, I'm back. I had to take a call. You might want to go back on the call. I'm going to be honest. At least as long as Digital Dude's around. Digital Dude's like, no, I'm not a gooner. What? Bro, look at your last chat. Come on, Digital Dude. Oh, that's the best. What does gooner mean? You're going to have to look it up. I'm sorry, I can't tell you. You're going to have to look it up, man. Oh, Digital Dude just straight up said no to the 20 bomb. Wait, yeah, I was confused. I thought he was saying no to being a gooner. He's saying no to the 20 bomb. Well. Oh, wait, no. He says no to being a gooner. Okay. 20 bomb's still on the table. Still don't know that I believe you, though, Digital Dude. Prince says it's a goon fest in here. Well, listen. I'm letting things slide today. I'm letting we're being a little bit more. How do I word it? A little bit more relaxed, if you will, for this stream. Because I'll be honest, I came in. Today was one of those days where I'm like, I think I have a lot to say about this topic, and then within like an hour into the stream, I'm like, I don't really have anything else to say about it. Which, I mean, for a lot of people, talking about something for 20 minutes is more than enough. But yeah, I don't know. I came in underprepared today. I mean, that's fair, Digital Dude. That's fair. Digital Dude, you know what's funny? I think you and my cousin would have gotten along really well. Rest his soul. But some of the shit you say and some of the jokes you make, it totally reminds me of my cousin. He was funny like that. Listen, man. You guys want to talk about? You think you've seen me unhinged? You think you've seen me? I mean, let me tell you, man. There were like years, in the past, there were many years where I was like, should I bring my cousin on? Should I bring him on my channel? And I couldn't do it. Because I'm like, it would be the equivalent of like bringing Rich Rod and Digital Dude and, Gaming Survivor, like all these guys combined into one. It would be funny as shit. It would be the funniest thing ever. It would be crazy. I think we probably could have had we could have been majorly successful, I think. but he was also super unhinged, and he 100% would have said something to get. He would have said something so bad that it got me canceled too. Like I wouldn't even. It wouldn't even been me that said it, and it would somehow still cancel me. But yeah, he was crazy. Yeah, no, Wes, he was. Yeah, he was a bro. Which games am I looking forward to in August? I mean, Mafia looks good, Dying Light looks good, but for me, my main August game is Metal Gear. My main game is Metal Gear. All right. Well, guys, I think what we're going to do is get some of the reps in cuz we hit 87 members today. And I'm going to give Digital Dude one last chance. I'm going to give him one last chance. Well, actually, hold on. He wouldn't need to drop 20. I don't know why I've been saying 20. We're at 87. So, guys, we're 13 away. All right. I'm going to encourage the chat. We're 13 away from hitting 100. We would have went from a 1 member day to a 100 member day. So 13. I'm not gonna say who should drop the 10. Digital Dude. But, you know, we're gonna get some reps in. And we're gonna do some Crazy Train. Enjoy the Crazy Train while it's playing live, because I'm gonna have to erase it from the stream afterwards because it's gonna get blocked. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked while I'm playing it. Okay. Speaking to the mic. Oh, and when we're done here, we're gonna head over to the members lounge. Okay. So stay tuned. Well, there you go. Once again, rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. Some incredible music. I mean, Crazy Train is such a classic, man. Amazing. And Isley, I didn't give you a proper thank you for dropping 5 more membership gifts. Isley, you know I appreciate it. We're sitting at 92. I don't know, man. I want to wrap it up and go to the members lounge, but we're 8 away. Who's going to answer the call? Who's going to get us to the 100? Are we doing it? He had an amazing last concert. Yeah, he did. Went out on his own terms. He sure did. Ooh. Man, I had a lot of pit sweat going on. I'm sorry about that. I don't normally wear gray shirts. I'm sweating over here. Yeah, it is surprising that he was able to pull off one more show so close to his passing. I mean, yeah, the last concert, it couldn't have been any better. Everybody showed up, man. Everybody. So many musicians. Digital Dude is on a different planet right now. He's on a different planet. All right. Well, I guess this will be it. I guess we'll wrap it up at 92. Oh, you know what? There is something I forgot to do. I meant to do this at the beginning of the stream. Give me a moment to find it. I meant to give a shout out to a specific individual because that thing happened. See, this is why I always do a last call, and I'll do it now actually. If you want to drop any more support, super chats, direct donations, members, any of that, now would be the time to do it because we're going to be wrapping it up in just a minute. And somebody dropped a super chat about a minute after I ended my stream, and I think that they were running a little bit behind. And I want to make sure to thank them for it. I don't know if they're in the stream now, but we have Andreas, who At the very end of the stream, after it ended for about a minute, dropped a $10 super chat saying, found $10 on my afternoon run. You can have it. Stay awesome, MBG. Well, thank you for that, Andreas. And I do apologize that I had just ended the stream about the same time you sent that. So good stuff, man. How generous. He found $10 and he decided to donate it to the channel. Love to see it. All right, guys, that is going to wrap up today's stream. We are going to head over to the members lounge. So I want to give a big thank you to everybody who tuned in today. I'm sorry that the stream was, I mean, if you're here right now, you certainly don't mind, but the stream was, I don't know, it was a bit all over the place today. I didn't really come in with multiple topics. I had one topic and I was done with it after like 20 minutes. So my apologies. But yeah, we'll see what the rest of the week brings. I should be able to wrap up Death Stranding 2 this week. And so chances are we will do a spoiler cast next week. So if you're close to beating the game as well and you want to do a spoiler cast, or you want to be part of that spoiler cast while we do it live, I guess make sure you kind of wrap it up within the next week or so, and you'll be able to join us, no problem. And yeah, so thank you to got to give a special shout out to Stephen Leon. Stephen dropped 70 memberships for you guys today, which is crazy. And to shout out to everybody else who dropped member gifts. And also thank you to anybody who dropped any direct donations or super chats. You guys are the sponsors of the channel. I can only do this because you make it possible. I do also have to give a fair warning. There is a chance the stream might not be available after this. I got to see what's going on with the copyrights. I should be able to trim them out, but we'll have to see. So if you don't see it up, it's because they got to me. All right. But all right, guys, also shout out to Devil Shooter. He does the timestamps for the streams. So if you see him in the comments with the timestamps, show him some love. I give him some thanks. I know he appreciates it. Devil Shooter, thank you for what you do, man. And yeah, guys, that does it. Thank you for 92 members today. We're heading over to the members lounge. My studio just crashed. So to all my channel members, I will see you in a couple minutes. To everybody else, I will see you in the next proper stream. Digital Dude, calm down, bro. All right. I'll catch you in the next one, guys.